What is Hawk and Hawks? We've got Hayden Squared. I'm Hayden Spratlin.
Whoa.
What's your name?
I'm Hayden Grace. HG. You can call me Poot, but we call it HG.
We call
in
it
these
Poot?
parts. This is OG Sprat.
Yeah.
I'm HG. Hayden Grace for short.
Never been
long.
Poot. And today we're going to be talking about our songs of the week. Hayden Grace, what do you have for us this week?
So this week, per a threat from Mr. Spratlin here.
A threat?
He said he was going to choose a song that was super funky for me to listen to. So I chose something pretty normal to balance it out. In my opinion, normal would be Lonesome Tonight by New Order. I discovered this song probably about a year ago. This was my introduction to New Order, but I did not know that New Order is actually the revival of Joy Division. So
yes,
that is super interesting. Do you know anything about that?
I don't know much. One of my roommates is a huge fan of Joy Division. He told me their names got some kind of crazy history, but I know a few of their songs. I couldn't name any of them, but I know if I heard it, it's one of those situations where like if I hear it, I know it's there. But one of my roommates is just huge. I knew him, and like when we were like just hanging out a lot last semester, he would play a ton of Joy Division. He really likes them. He's also a huge like Strokes fan, Cure fan. So like
the whole post
kind of go into the whole it's the same bucket, you know.
Well, okay, tell me your thoughts on it. What did you think?
I mean,
honestly.
I thought it was great. I mean, I am a sucker for a good opening guitar riff. It's got a great opening guitar riff. I mean, vocals, low-key Morrissey, hear me out. I mean, kind of a crazy idea considering similar era, similar genre.
I was going to say, some influence
I just
there.
feel like in terms of like the cadence of it, you know, it was a little bit of Morrissey. But I mean, I quite like the song. You know, it's good, I think, for this time of the year as people are kind of starting to get out of their cocoons a little bit, you know, out of the winter as we're spreading our wings into a great spring.
Yeah.
I think it's a great song for this time of year.
Thank you.
Why did you recommend it? What do you like about it?
I mean, you kind of said it there. It's a really good song to kind of like, you know, break out into the spring.
Sure.
I get that vibe from it. It's mellow. It's not too like upbeat summer like in your face, but it is just kind of raising the vibrations just a little bit opposed to like what I personally listen to.
A little bit of good vibrations.
In the winter, yes.
Never a bad time. Never a bad time.
Okay, Beach Boys. Anyways, moving on. Let's talk about your song, shall we?
All right, so I have Electric Feel Remix by Justice. So Justice is not exactly the electronic French duo that you're thinking of. It's not Daft Punk. It's the other one. They're great. Their debut album also conveniently named Justice is incredible. It's got some bangers like DANCE, which a lot of us probably know. If you say it a few times in like a really high-pitched voice, that's the hook of it.
Wow.
But it's a remix of the MGMT song Electric Feel from their 2007 record Ocular Spectacular. And in my opinion, it is like the epitome of a remix where they really do make the song their own. It's got these like super grimy saw basses that come in and make you just want to like get after it.
I can't say I disagree because I think we all know the MGMT original.
Yeah.
And so I kind of had that, I don't know, perception before I listened to the song. I was kind of like, okay, this is what we're working with originally. And I was pleasantly surprised by that remix. Like you said, it's not too like electric, like in your face. I don't really listen to a lot of dance music, so this was a really nice. This was a nice spin
kind of
on
like
that
like a little appetizer for
Yes,
what it could be.
absolutely. It's a little hors d'oeuvre.
Yeah,
just like this segment is for the rest of the show. So why don't we move on, shall we?
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, guys, for listening. We're gonna send you on to the next segment.
Ooh. Hi, Jukebox. Hi, Jukebox. Me and Jolie decided to impulsively come get Sonic. And while we're here, we got some different items, so we want to do a little like what we would listen to while drinking or eating our different items.
I might swerve in that corner, whoa, whoa.
Oh. I got a strawberry, mango tango mango nada slush. Strawberry mango nada. I don't know. I can't say mango nada. And I got a strawberry mango nada slush.
And I got a water.
That one is
But we're gonna try both.
Okay, for Fiesta. Nope. First. Oh. And for my strawberry. Strawberry. Okay. And hit it.
got groovy fries, and for that, I'm groovy.
Man. Ooh. By the way, that's someone. Oh. Okay,
We've been silenced.
my crispy chicken sandwich, I chose Nokia by Drake. Oh. There's a tater in here. I was like,
a tater tot song? Where we're really going. It's time. This song's a hit.
We had to switch phones because mine was dead and is back alive and Julie's died. But perfect timing. She's dead. Because isn't it after that one really elf asks like,
Oh yeah.
this is
She just called a munchkin an elf. Everyone do their best Baby Nessa Rose impression.
Baby Nessa Rose impression.
I can't go after that.
I wish we had the lyrics. It's like, I would love to sing it if I knew it.
Wait. We could summon dogs with it.
Somewhere. Still.
I sure as no one's talking about the Oscars performances in the show tomorrow.
I know.
Who planned that?
And what idiot forgot about that?
And what stupid loser didn't think to put that in?
Me and Bach.
If only because dust is what we come to.
I didn't mean to cover you.
Oh! All night. That's so kind.
Bach.
Think of what we could do together. Just you and I defying gravity is to fly.
Someone's behind us. Ready, lock in, lock in, lock in, lock in. Okay, I can't look at you.
Paint me green and call me Alphaba. Scene.
And on that note, we're gonna go ahead and end this video because nothing can top what just happened. She's packing up. Thanks for coming to Starbucks and the gas station with the. Well, take it easy. See you
Take
tomorrow.
it easy.
Bye.
Hawks, what's Hawkin'? Part 2. I'm Hayden.
I'm also Hayden.
I'm Lucas.
I'm Aiden. No
Don't
H.
get confused, folks. We got 3 very similar names.
Yep.
Today we're going to be talking about some of our favorite FIFA songs. Folks, what are we thinking? What's some top ones for us right now? Songs to ball out to.
Personal favorite of mine is Welcome to Jamrock.
Oh,
Oh, Damian
Banger.
Marley for you.
Yeah.
I personally remember it off of FIFA 23. I don't know what other games it was on.
so I think FIFA 23, they had like a lot of songs that they brought back because it was
Yeah.
like
That was kind of the vibe I
They
got,
did like a
like an
Euro. It was like
anniversary
a
one.
Euro or like a
No,
FIFA or like
I think
a
it
World
was
Cup one.
because it was
Yeah.
the last FIFA game.
Yes, no, that's what it was.
And
Yes, that's
it went
what
to, like,
yeah,
the
because it was the last one before they
FC.
lost the license and
Yes.
it became EA.
Yeah,
So
Yeah,
they
that
did
makes
that.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's got to be my favorite FIFA song. Like I listen to it on repeat normally. It's awesome.
No, it's a great song. Like even not even just when you're playing. Like when you're driving around, dude, that like little bass riff bumps the car, feeling good. Kind of want to go up and down. Like it's a great song.
Yeah. One of my personal favorites, I don't know if you guys know this one. I think it was FIFA 22. It's this band called Fia. It's
Fia.
this Norwegian band. It's like a soul jazz
Sure,
band,
sure.
and they are so good. Like, actually, they are one of my favorite bands that I've ever like listened to.
Sure.
And I found their first song called "Glue" from that FIFA game,
Yeah.
and so pretty much it changed my life. And yeah,
That's
it.
awesome.
Yeah.
I actually interviewed the girl from that band.
No way.
Wait, you did?
Yeah.
How'd you swing that?
It was just some random thing, KJHK thing,
Sure.
and I sent them an
crazy.
email, and I was like, "What's up?" And they were like, okay.
What's up?
It works out.
Yeah, it
That
worked out
works.
great.
You're batting 500 right now.
Yeah,
That's
I think
crazy.
1,000.
Yeah, batting 1,000.
1 out of 1.
There you go.
Gotcha.
But anyways, anyone else?
I guess for me, not recent, going far back to like FIFA 14, I want to say it was. It's like called Hit It. Very.
Hit it, banger.
Okay, you know it?
Bang-
I thought
yes.
it was like cliche, like
I've got
no
a little
one would
list,
know it.
man. That's
okay.
one of them. Yeah.
That one's got a lot of nostalgia for me, mainly just because I like on iMovie, I remember making a slideshow to it with a bunch of random photos on it.
Yeah.
And that's like, I mean, I'm a film major now, so it's kind of like,
Yeah.
oh wait, that's really nostalgic. That's like my origins. Those are my
Start
roots
us
right
something.
there. Mhm.
Yeah. You know, I think that's a crazy thing to think about too. Like, has the FIFA sound really changed all that much throughout the years? I mean, you're talking about what, your song was from 22, 23 maybe?
Yeah.
21? And then yours was from 14.
Yeah.
Yours was from
I don't even know.
whatever. Let's throw out a random number, like maybe 10 or so.
Yeah.
Right? And like it's this like indie rock
Yep.
sound. It's this like kind of alternative pop rock. I mean, they're finding genre. I mean, they're finding music from genres everywhere though. They're looking to put artists on that haven't really been there. Like you wouldn't have found
Yep.
Fia had it not been for FIFA.
I
you
always
know?
thought that the FIFA music was always like a little bit of like a microcosm of what is happening in the UK. Like
Sure.
the
Yeah.
music
That's a
that
good way
they're
to put it.
listening to there, because you'll realize that you never find like sort of things that are like super popular, right? Sometimes like I remember it's part of the reason why I don't like the newer ones so much. It's like I think Charlie XCX was on the newest one, the newest
I think
game.
that's right. Yeah.
And it's like it kind of just doesn't have the same charm.
Sure.
Yeah.
Because it used to be some like random indie group of British kids who were just like making kind of bad music that you really liked, you know?
I saw like a I don't know if it was a reel or a TikTok, whatever ago. I saw one and it was like, hey man, we've got enough of Charlie XCX. We've got enough of insert other artist. We need more guys who are from like Liverpool struggling to make a living talking about things that have happened in their life that they don't want anybody else to go through.
Football in
You
it.
know, exactly, like football in it.
Jerry and the Pacemakers.
Bang. That's a shout.
I mean, You'll Never Walk Alone, the greatest soccer song ever. I don't know if it's like a FIFA song, but
I don't know if it's a FIFA song, but it's definitely a footy song.
Probably,
You know, I mean, you
probably
can-
fit into the mix.
and it was just a bunch of dudes from Merseyside who
Yeah.
covered a song from a Rodgers and Hammerstein musical.
Yeah.
was it really?
Yeah, it's from Carousel in like the 40s. Wow. And then they covered it in the 60s or something.
It was done also in tribute to the Merseyside Massacre.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay. Because I was like, I was thinking for a second, there was like a 30 for 30 for something, or something like that forever
Something like
ago
that.
on it. That was like really popularized, you know, that
Yeah.
massacre or that tragedy and what happened.
Yeah. And now it's the official Liverpool FC song.
And I mean, it's on every badge.
Every
right?
badge.
Every badge.
It's on my jersey.
It's on your jersey?
It's on my most
Where's
solid
that jersey
jersey.
right now?
You know, I left it in my other pants.
Brutal.
Okay.
Brutal.
Another tune that I really love.
Let's see.
Let's get back to the
Transition
tune.
through that.
There's this song by this brilliant UK guitar player named Tom Mish.
He's great.
Yeah, and he has a song with a UK rapper named Loyal Carner, and it's this song called Angel. I think it was from FIFA 18,
Sure.
and it's once again like he's in a couple of FIFA games actually over the years, and he like his sound is such a big part of like the way that I listen to music at this point. Like it's like very like jazzy, like guitar based.
He's really
And-
soul.
Yeah.
Like soul R&B type as well.
And
yeah.
that song is one of the first songs I heard, and it was once again changed my music taste a little bit.
So I've got one to throw out there.
Let's hear it.
Busy Earnin from Jungle.
Yep.
FIFA 15, dude. I remember playing FIFA Mobile in my bed at like 2 a.m. trying to keep my phone or my little iPod Touch away, like close to me, so my parents, if they checked on the room, they
Yeah.
didn't see the screen, right?
Real.
And I just remember hearing those thunderous synths and brass going, yeah, dude, that song. If I put that on, anything is possible. I swear.
And Jungle are in a couple of FIFA games.
Yeah.
And they're up there for like an MVP of the thing,
Dude,
I think.
Of all time for FIFA soundtracks,
Yeah.
in terms of artists, that's
They're on the list.
High praise.
They've got to be.
That's
I mean,
not praise.
who else would you have up there?
I'm sure there's more.
There's
but-
got to be, and maybe we'll talk about that next time we
We
talk
have
about
time.
FIFA songs.
Yep.
But I think we're going to go on to our next little pre-recorded segment. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Yep.
Yeah. What's up, Jukebox?
Hi, Jukebox. I'm Peyton.
I'm Virginia.
And today we're going to go through a little hydration game 101, teaching, recommendations.
Yeah, the whole shebang.
The whole shebang. So I'm sure some of you guys are familiar with these little games that we're about to play, but some of you might not be. So the first step is to get a beverage.
Yeah, so we're gonna make our own, which we have right here. So let's take our cups.
Who's calling it? Who's calling it? Who's calling it? Who's calling it? Who?
Okay, so now that we have our beverages made, we're going to start with the classic choice that people usually use for these little hydration games, called Rattlin' Bog.
Yeah.
So the premise of these games is that you like play a song, and then there's a part in the song where you drink your drink, or it like something they
It's like
say.
a repeated phrase or word.
Or like it gets, like with Rattlin' Bog, it'll get like really fast, and that's when you like drink your drink.
Yeah. There's like a chorus part that you drink at.
All right.
And you can clap while the other person's going.
Do you want to go first?
Okay, I'll go first. Okay, so ready? That was it.
Yeah.
But with this song, it gets longer.
Yeah. It'll get longer, it will get faster, it'll make more sense. And now it's my turn.
Woo! The branch in the tree, and the tree, and hole, and hole, and the log, and the log, and the valley. Killed it!
Kilt! Bog down in the valley.
Okay, so that was Rattlin' Bog. That was the classic. And here's some other recommendations of alternative songs to do for the hydration game. So next up we have Hey Ya by Outkast, and this is a fire song on its own. But to play the hydration game, we're pretty sure you would just alternate drinkers when he sings the Hey Ya chorus. And you're trying to finish your drink. That's the point of the game, always.
Yeah.
Obviously.
And then if you finish your drink, most of the time you have another one just on deck ready to finish with the whole song.
Yeah.
Okay, so another popular one is Thunderstruck by AC/DC. And I've played this a lot of different times. Obviously trying to get hydrated, of course. And I think it's every time he says thunder or thunderstruck.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people like...
But I think it's like you have to go from one thunder to the next thunder.
Yeah, you go from one thunder and it's your turn, and the next time he says thunder, you would go again.
Another one. Another one. Smack that. I mean, with two people, I feel like you get really drunk. You'd be well hydrated.
Okay, so this is Smack That by Akon, by the way.
And
Eminem, featuring Eminem. And we're pretty sure with this one, you switch during the chorus when they say Smack That.
Yeah.
Oh, Black Betty's low-key crazy. I don't know what they would change it to on this one.
Looks like Black Betty was said a lot.
It probably is Black Betty. Now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah. That's like the most common phrase in the whole song.
Okay, so this one's Black Betty by Ram Jam. Okay, if you were playing with 2 people on this song, one person would be completely screwed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, that's stupid.
Alright, Jukebox, so now that we've taught you these hydration games, we hope that you teach your friends, play with your friends, stay hydrated, stay responsible.
Play hydration games.
Yeah. Alright.
Get you good.
Bye, Jukebox.
We'll see you next time.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome back. Today who do I have with me?
I'm Stella.
This is Stella's first time on air. I'm so sorry to cut you off, but we need to celebrate this.
Thank you, thank you.
What is your name, sir?
I'm Lucas. That's my name.
All right. Thanks, y'all, for joining me for this segment. Today, we are going to be discussing sampling in music. I call it the sampling segment supreme. And we'll all kind of be just giving some insight to some songs that we recognize as sampled songs. So, would you like to go first?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and get us started here. So, I actually just found out recently that Bittersweet Symphony by The Verve, one of my favorite 90s songs of all time, is sampled from a Rolling Stones song from the mid-60s, which on top of that is like a little double whammy bonus point. That Rolling Stones song was covered by an orchestra, the Andrew Oldham Orchestra, in 1996, which is what you hear in Bittersweet Symphony, which is super awesome. Just like a little tidbit on that also, found out that the Rolling Stones had the writing credits and the royalties for Bittersweet Symphony until 2019.
Wow.
Which is like crazy to me, I think. So yeah,
that is kind of insane.
So yeah, start us off with some good 90s hits.
Yeah, I had no clue that song was sampled, but it makes sense that it was sampled from like a Rolling Stones thing. I don't know why, like it has that same sort of like British sort of classic vibe, and yeah, it's pretty cool.
Very British invasion.
Yeah,
pop.
It totally is. That was my aunt's ringtone for like 3 years. So, you know, providing some background info to that. That's awesome. Well, mine is not quite actually. Before I correct myself, I do have some songs that do have 60 samples in them. The songs I picked were mainly inspired by TV Girl or our TV Girl songs. If you have not noticed, almost every TV Girl song is sampled. Like it has a sample in it. Most of them have multiple. For example, Taking What's Not Yours samples the actual Watergate tapes. So Richard Nixon's voice is in those. But technically that's from 1973. But specifically, the song Lover's Rock, which we all know and love, that samples The Dance Is Over by the Shirelles, which is from 1960, and audio snippets from the movie Dangerously Yours, which came out in 1944. They kind of have that theme in a lot of their music, which I think is really interesting.
Yeah.
Not to mention they also sample Beastie Boys in their song Jump the Turnstile, which is my favorite, and the first one I noticed.
Yeah, actually, I have kind of a crazy connection to that, which is, I remember, like, I love this one jazz tune from Bill Evans called Some Other Time. And, like, one of the, obviously Bill Evans is a piano player, and one of the signature parts of that song that I love so much is just, like, this opening piano riff. And the first time that I'd really listened to TV Girl, it was the song Loving Machine. And I was like, there's something really familiar in that song. And it was a sample from that exact live version of the exact Bill Evans song that I love so much. And like after that song, like Loving Machine, was instantly like cemented as like just a cool song that I'm always going to be down to listen to.
That is my favorite TV Girl song of all time, and TV Girl is one of my favorite bands.
It's one of the best, and I will send you the Bill Evans tune because it's amazing as well.
You
totally
simply must.
That's something awesome with samples is when you hear it for the first time, and it's like I didn't have to look this up. Nobody told me this was sampled. I just heard that. That's
it instantly makes the song so much more special.
Yeah, and I feel like, I don't know if you guys would agree, but TV Girl specifically, I feel like yes, you recognize it, but you're like, wait, hold on, like what's different about this? 'Cause
Yeah.
it's like it's a unique version that captures the essence of the original.
Yeah, and that song, The Some Other Time by Bill Evans, it's like a really slow, like it feels like a snow jazz song to me.
Yes.
The kind of song that you're going to listen to when you're looking at it snowing outside. And it's got, the drums in Loving Machine are so much more intense, so much more like movement, and it's such a cool way to sort of like appropriate that sound and make something like creative with it,
Yeah, absolutely.
And with that, I'll go on to mine.
Hit it.
Mine is a little more simple, I think, and I think it's technically not a sample, actually. But in the MF Doom song, Doomsday, which is personally my favorite MF Doom song, it's a Sade sample from Kiss of Life.
Yeah.
And it's actually not, because it's a separate singer singing the exact lines from the Sade song. So I don't know if that counts as. I'm sure she got credits on it.
I would say it
I was gonna
does.
ask if you looked into that at
Yeah.
all, if that was just like kind of a
Yeah.
loophole to get around being able to sample her music. Or...
I definitely should have looked into it, but I didn't. And, but I love that song so much, and that was another one of those songs that I heard and I was like, oh my god, like I know that. Especially because it doesn't start out with that line, with the line that she sings, but it's like halfway through the song and you're like, that's great, and I love that.
So we just discussed some pretty recognizable samples and some pretty obscure music, but that's what it's all about. Thank you for listening. We're going to send you guys on to Music News Flash.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to Jukebox News Flash, where we'll be recounting the top music news stories from the past week. I'm Cooper.
And I'm Ariana.
Today, the Glastonbury Festival announced the headliners for this year's highly anticipated lineup. Performers include Neil Young, Alanis Morissette, and Rod Stewart, but also names for a new generation, such as Charli XCX, Doechii, the 1975, and Olivia Rodrigo. The festival will run from June 25th through the 29th in the UK.
Yesterday, jazz legend Ron Ayers, the grandfather of neo-soul, passed away at 84. He was known for hit songs like Everybody Loves the Sunshine and Running Away. Ayers' trailblazing jazz-funk fusion is frequently sampled by today's biggest artists, like Kendrick Lamar, Dr. Dre, Tyler the Creator, and more.
Green Day frontman Billy Joe Armstrong has become a part owner of the only professional baseball team in the Bay Area, the Oakland Ballers. After the city's loss of the Oakland A's in the MLB and the departure of the Raiders to Las Vegas in the NFL, Armstrong has expressed a wish to revive professional sports in his hometown. After the A's left, the town was heartbroken. This is all about bringing families to a ball game, he told The Hollywood Reporter.
A Pavement biopic is in the works starring Joe Keery as lead singer Stephen Malkmus. The film will follow the band through their rise to fame and even include a biopic parody within the film itself as part of the storyline. Pavements, the official name of the film, directed by Alex Ross Perry, is also set to feature Jason Schwartzman, Nat Wolff, and Logan Miller. It originally premiered at last year's Venice Film Festival, but an official release date has not been set.
Car Seat Headrest has announced their first release in 5 years, The Scholars, an album set on the fictional college campus of Parnassus University. The album will follow students and professors through the stories of their studies. The new album, out May 2nd, will come along with a tour beginning in May 2025.
Finally, here are some of the new albums dropping tomorrow, March 7th. Lady Gaga's highly anticipated album, Mayhem, Neil Young's Oceanside, Countryside, and Wunderbar's Surgery and Pleasure. Since we'll be gone after next week's game show, here are some releases that we'll miss over the break. For Melancholy Brunettes and Sad Women by Japanese Breakfast, Is by My Morning Jacket, and Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco's album, I Said I Love You First, will all release on March 21st.
That's all for Jayhawk Jukebox this week. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you again next Thursday. Make sure to follow us on Instagram and TikTok at JayhawkJukebox and catch these clips on our YouTube channel, also called Jayhawk Jukebox.
Have a great weekend, Jayhawks.